Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry. Have no fear, Master.
You'd best mind yourself now.
I cannot abandon...
Should I get up to today?
Would that all my days were so tranquil. I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible. I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it
There was no replacements in front.
such quietude is a blessing, I suppose, but not at the expense of my duty.
Very dental scratch.
Damn it, round with time.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
We meet again. Would you care to stay? And I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement. How could I have? In all my life, I've hardly oft did I long for it. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to... Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have... Pray, take this for now. My apologies, friend. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see... My apologies, friend. But I thank you for indulging me. I do...
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I'd love to talk with you. Talking with you always brings a smile. To my face.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you? Say, have I seen you?
Uh-huh. I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself. So where's he get his coin?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell.
Well,
You will soon forget the fatigue of a long...
there are worse things than...
Well met, sir.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Good, we're here.
Hi. Would you care to join me? I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd say. How I long. She's always telling me, after all, it seems unfair, but listen to me waffling. My apologies, friend. But thank you for indulging me.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
I'm afraid I must be going now.
I'll have an early supper.
Let's take it easy today.
Where was I found again?
What to do?
Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping.
Now, where was I found again?
It's been a long day. Won't someone do aught about this? Quite the predicament.
I'm afraid
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Won't someone do aught about this? I've more time than I know how to spend. I've more time than I know how to spend. I've more time than I know how to spend.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
I'll like this.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
So we finally are...
Hoy, friend! Have a great time. There's something I've come to understand. Every last... For it made me... I want to live a life. I tire looking at this. 'Tis proof that 'tis something... Here is the last of the gods. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander thus. I cannot, though. I feel till then... Take...
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
I suppose 'tis so.
We're off to Vernworth Palace then.
Quite the predicament.
It's quieter now.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Good. We're here.
If you don't mind.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I have a great deal yet to learn. That was well done!
Just about anywhere.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Good to see you, Master.
You follow me.
It is our duty to see this peace protected.
I must
I cannot afford it.
When does my watch start?
A welcome respite for all that hustle. Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Tis best you will pray. Be cautious.
would that all my days were so tranquil.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Can't wait for the new equipment coming. Such quietude is a blessing.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother Aye, Disa is. 'Twas never mine, but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis. My word, you mean to say that you could Mother have had a hand?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool.
Forgive me. This room turned up little of it. I'll head out first and. Forgive me. I couldn't sleep.
Seems my
What's to be done about this?
It's a bit early for a rest, isn't it? Waiting on a...
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
No easy answers here.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Quite a predicament. Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. How fared your mission? Was there aught this scrap? This alone can prove little. To think, 'tis a surprise. If Regent King Sven is willing, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though
it seems we were...
There is much we ought to tend to. While examining the palace for some time now, what's more, this cannot be mere habit. Yet 'tis strange. I dare say, 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of it. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I am glad to hear it. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen tidings of your good deeds. 'Twas you who I have instructed. I have heard tell all those you have rescued. We can expect word of this. I believe there is but one locale you have yet to visit.
Here, if you please.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, pray, make use of the key I gave you to enter the palace. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you? Fine wares all.
This way, if you please, Master.
predicament.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
So, you've come.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Aha! Or have you proof that you are... Ah! They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the... By that mark, this reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. He went before the people, insisting that he... And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe... Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here? And I need not turn my ear to deep. That said, tell me. I suspected as much.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut.
Can't expect to fare so well.
I've no intention.
Can't you see? Some other time.
Pray, do not
Know your place. I cannot abandon my...
Have you some business here? Well, I'll be.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
I don't know what to do. What to do? I have no mother or father. I wanted to get them the problem is... Do you think you could help me? For true? I'm sure you'll find the... Boy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, say, would you mind tearing... See, one of my... All you have to do... But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring it for true? I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire...
Oh, I can't find... They're hard to find, aren't they?
Arms for the poor. Those less fortunate, some salvation.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, sir. You see, one of the children we care for, Malcolm his name is. This building's very old. Might I impose on you?
I suppose it goes without saying that our first step ought to be gathering information.
It's no great shock to me. What say we gather some information? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
Oh, I can't find... They're hard to find, aren't
I'd love to. Why, I was just thinking I should like to...
Malcolm, don't know why he bothered.
I'm quite sure I wasn't, but ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then?
You don't need a permit to get into Batal.
We were supposed to go Wish he'd woken me up.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Just where are these...
I spend my days in quiet...
We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Some meat would be nice.
Ah, but you mentioned rubble. Come, I fear the prey. Follow me, and quickly. I believe... Look, there, a hole. There is naught to be done. Let us make haste.
We mustn't let a single monster slip us by, no matter how small.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss. Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Malcolm, You have my...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe books, sir.
Truly? Perhaps...
Shall we follow, Master?
It is as you say. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've never... Might I ask that we cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated? We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, tell me if you know of... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place.
Tis quite a collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars, were I the scholarly sort.
Just no great shock to me.
Not this place is...
The books ne'er seem to end.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Is there no getting through this door?
This is a place of prayer. This is a place of prayer. Do keep your... A moment's...
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your...
'Tis good to...
This is a place of prayer. Do keep...
I've got something for you.
Chaos in the world.
Best watch yourself.
It is with...
The other day, I chanced to see a man.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Aye, got some coin to spare. Yeah, what would you of me? I don't like this at all.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone. Oh, say, well, I'll tell you. Not to say, I want to tell them. Oh, it's so shiny.
Mister?
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, it's...
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at...
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
You here to aid me? Well, look at that! Go on, tell us a story. Go on, tell us a story.
I've trained for this. So tight. I end up feeling... I don't like this place at all.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't. The doctor examined him yet ever since it...
I understand how you... There is no medicine I am caring for. However, if you mayhap convalesce...
Home!
Dear.
All right,
I will look after him.
Will he truly be all right?
That woman's taking advantage of us, she is. She knows...
what to do. Hoy, Arisen! Do you know the river? That's a problem. I was thinking you could... I'll help too. Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! Listen, I was talking to the priests. Thanks. So, remember now lots of people, the priests have been treating everyone as... I want to help them, apart from ask you, that is. Oh, I'll talk to the priests in the... Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just... Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church.
It's a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick.
Thanks, sir.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say I'll...
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Thanks, sir.
Head will roll before it goes alive.
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Quite the predicament.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
Oh, one moment. Here. You may take... Not to mention... Well? Have you found... Oh, guide me outside. Come along.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to...
Aye, if you truly are. Words may be, mayhap, the knowledge.
Huzzah! We must inform Captain Grant at once.
Oh, pray, excuse my boldness. Might I beg my master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping... Oh, might we continue? You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray.
Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bids? I can guide you there if you wish.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, you came, but I forget myself. I should like to speak with an acquaintance. She is the spitting image. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby...
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal?
Young master,
Diana has the right of it. Though the situation... I seek only the freedom to... My mother is bedridden, you see, and her whenever I am absent, by leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her... Would you be willing to lend your assist? Splendid!
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl.
Good to see you, Master.
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
I always say, peruse at your desk. All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Not my kind of place, this.
I'm dead on my feet. Hi, Arisen. I was hoping you'd come. You want... So, this noble... I mean... Besides, are you sure... All right, I'll do it.
Tis good to see you are well. Extraordinary.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
Nice place this.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Always the same.
Come to think of it, the memory of when I fell in battle refuses to fade.
What's done is done. All that matters is that you are here to fight for our master now.
Look, young master.
Indeed. I could be... Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master.
What a kindness you've done me. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in... She was born there, you see. No doubt her...
All is ready, young master.
Let's... Ah! I almost forgot.
You know, the roads around Melve, I heard the safest way to get there is to carry some...
The lands is not only poison.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young man.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir.
It is clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
Right, the predicament.
I wonder how Master Sebastian...
Oh, sir, I beg you, find him.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen? You'll help him, won't...
I beg you, find him.
You'll help him, won't...
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melve and search for him. I can guide you to the vicinity. Of our destination, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Tellys, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Arisen. I should have expected you.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I'm all for smelling the roses, but just now I'd rather press on.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
No mercy!
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. The jack of all trades is the master of none. Add fire to that oil, and our enemy shall have themselves a roast dinner. My magics are at your disposal.
Praetorians! I shan't allow any who'd harm the Arisen to go free.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Now there's a thought. Is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Fear not, Arisen. I shall do my utmost to see that it all comes good in the end.
That attack, we would be invincible.
Ah, 'tis you. You have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make for...
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
Go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share my desolation and my hunger.
This
my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Lend me your aid. Hey, no! Strike hard enough! You might not have to do this twice.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. Remember, knowing your limits is not to make
Find the filling train. Roll and sting.
what now?
You'll get what's coming to you.
Show yourself. 'Twas a lesson, and I didn't think you'd return. You have my gratitude.
Ulrika!
Forgive me. At best.
Give me a wrist. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
I'll work till my back breaks.
We're saved. We're...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
Might we can... Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but...
Now we should be able to transport ourselves here at any...
I'm not taking any...
Could you come over here?
Got some business with me, do ye?
This ox... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't stand the thrill, but I'll get it done.
You don't need a just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works. Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight, but it's easy enough.
This ladder can take us to new heights. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Home at last.
Welcome.
Thank you, Diana. 'Twas a hard journey. I only hope Mother will...
A blue sun.
Oh, no. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that...
A picture, you say?
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the myth...
True? Oh,
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress...
Yes. Well...
All this racket. Good gracious, what is the
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the gracious...
What precisely have you...
Not a word, Miss...
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. Do be sure to leave and fare you well, child. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone.
What was that all about?
Yeah, certainly took a foul turn back there. Perchance we stepped on what we shouldn't have.
To think the lady here has been supporting... Are all the nobles so kind?
'Tis a relief. What was that all about?
What's going on?
Here, if you please.
I'm afraid not.
I took you for a kinder sort than that.
I've naught to say to the likes of you.
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame.
What was that all about?
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Right.
Are all the nobles so kind?
What was...
What's going on?
I've more time than I know how to spend. How are we to fight with such worn-out gear? Won't someone do aught about this?
Follow me.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
I keep my prices as... Why, thank you.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's... I bear word from a minister who, from the pains he took, that alone is the regent kin. He bids you to use this opportunity to search... I shall ensure that the door... There is much we ought to tend to. It seems magistrate mayhap to be... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? You do not possess it. If you've deposited it somewhere else, if you've lost it, 'tis a curious shop, where all manner of useless... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? For some time now, and so, the false sovereigns are... But may I approach... What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the century... Once your infiltration... Here. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah. Masquerades being as they... Much is made of appearances. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are... I have been pursuing, or would Your Majesty be willing to... Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we work to...
off to Vernworth Palace, then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. We pawned a bard from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Here at last.
If you must go off with...
You... follow me.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Tis best you pray, be cautious.
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could...
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wide. Oh, as if anyone in this palace would dare now, if Wilhelmina calls.
Surely none more important than this.
Indeed.
Tis our duty to see this peace protected. I'll make a living at it.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm a... I don't appreciate having my... Still, you are welcome to come... Off you go now. Off you go now.
I'm unsure. I cannot permit you to enter the masquerade. The masquerade is already underway.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for...
Such cheap drink. 'Tis not at all to my taste.
Don't look to me to solve this. We who are gathered here are...
I've a pressing...
Another ale can't make...
Methinks I'll have...
I fear I've not useful to share.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wound indeed. 'Tis a weight of...
Silence. Twould seem I drank No. We who are gathered here are not. No. We who are gathered.
Naught but...
Is this fast?
Another fancy. I can't solve all your problems, you know.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
Our first sovereign in decades.
I find it liberating to...
You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Brancer. 'Tis lamentable that the captain of the late consul... But there are whispers that he was...
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened? We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour
In here.
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some...
That will do. If you're discovered... Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendant. Come see me and I'll instruct my attendants to say...
What a delightful breeze.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find you, Arisen.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that. Now there's a work. The prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
You don't need to just hide in the back of an ox cart, eh? It works.
So, we finally arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in Amiga Clue. Though the political... I fear such a... At any rate, I will investigate the only ones we have and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melve.
Queen Regent.
There is much we ought to take. It seems Magistrate may have to be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? You do not possess. If you've deposited, else if you've lost it, 'tis a curious shot. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Well, he is merely, even were he, but if there's aught that, he seems a man of import. Pray.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen you, I have been pursuing all. Would your majesty be Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we work.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last. We've arrived well enough. Where to next? We'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But
Might I interest you in... my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Sir Arisen, just when almost all—
Oi! Where you Jonas! This is the good Sir— Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh?
Oh, my apologies for the chief's temper. Yet he speaks truly. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before.
These Saurians seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory.
Last I checked, our village...
Don't think I'll stand for this.
How cruel! The Saurians are... That's twice you've come. You're more than a friend to Harv. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! Jonas! What is the meaning of this blasted beastren went? How many times have we said no? There can be no doubt. He's...
Forgive me.
Trust him.
Jonas! Surely that...
You would say that, but I see him out...
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize, but we mustn't let this sour. I do hope you shall visit us.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done if it...
Faring well, I trust. I enjoy this work.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
We have yet more locations to attend to. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us.
Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope?
Should you set out?
They're a useful... Can't do much on an empty stomach.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right.
get that for you.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you,
Might I interest you in my humble ware? Much obliged, sir.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft.
Fear not. You're safe with me. Jump off! Your fortune to the sky!
My thanks. Take it before it burns.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
We visited all but one of the locations Captain Brant told us about. As soon as he's done, the better, I say.
Burgeoning excitement for battle. Am I the only one?
Now this is a conundrum.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
I suppose 'tis too much to ask if we pass through unmolested.
It is as you say.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Not much chance for friendly conversation with this lot.
found a campsite. Prop up our tent, we might take shelter from the rain.
Supposed to so?
Tis as though the very heavens have opened up onto our heads.
I count myself fortunate to be washed of the filth of the road.
Wish me to return? At once, Master.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo. They're a tenacious lot.
We've earned ourselves, that's that.
I thank you for...
And what luck! Nary a scratch on the...
Now we must report to Captain Grant. That's the way of things, is it not? Follow me, Master, a few words? I'll bring you to the one you seek.
I am perfectly capable of making such decisions for myself.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
I'll put an end to this foe, Master. You are in need. I must serve. The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
tricky place to hide a chest.
We must find a way over to it. It would be torture to leave it unclaimed.
A glad find. These always get used up in the heat of battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. An early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I could lead you to a nearby campsite if you'd like. I learned of its location in another world.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
At me. I'll gladly take on any number of foes. I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get as far with one of its lots.
Well, I must.
Was most effective. Come, let me grant you wings. Let's rest while we're here and lament how weary it is. The moment of victory is at hand.
Let us finish this.
'Tis easily done. These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
A tad too high, methinks.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist?
My magics are at your disposal.
Master attempt such a feat.
Well, well. Colour me surprised.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Did anyone else see that? Or catches the light?
I was sure we were fortunate we are that you should find.
I worry for our strength without a fighter among our number.
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them. Would seem our fight is not yet done.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Tis easily done.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
You there! You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious... village does more to spark my...
You'd best go. There's no business to be had here. That's for sure.
Eyes follow us wherever we go.
Well met, sir.
How might I...
Always a pleasure.
I felt certain I would find you. Here.
I know precisely when a curative is needed. Master.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow. What marvellous ill fortune.
Hey, how'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself?
I'm not into...
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad. Arthur, I've lived in this village many... Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know. Naturally, I'm not the only one. You're the second arisen. In response, she... Oops. Don't misunderstand. Those who deal in... Is there aught else you care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems... For 'tis here that thieves are to begin with. Those who wander into the... Of course, you are... Which is to say, you have... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins.
You made it after all. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, his real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? We're men and women of That's why. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, but he failed. So the title, that's when he went off. And still. But we can't have him me thinks he... That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Anyway, we send them. We only trained. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Anyway, we send them back. We only train. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
I'm in no mood.
Huzzah!
You've my gratitude.
How?
Dear me.
You're the one, then.
That all you wanted to... Aye. Till next... That all you... What can I say? Anyway, we send them back. We only train... That all you wanted... Aye. Till next...
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
You're gathering grimoires, eh? I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic... Oh dear. Still have...
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
They say the Sovereign, and yet he draws... I do hope His Majesty shall recover.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad...
to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Do come again.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill. Call it, but hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not... I see. If your majesty... Ah, but of course, a clever plan. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces.